What is the best sample library on this planet? Well, that's a difficult question, but if you would ask me, the one I used most is the sample library of KSHMR, especially the Sounds of KSHMR Volume 3. That's why I'm so excited that today arrived Sounds of KSHMR Volume 4. My name is Thomas Foster, and in this video we take a look together of the Sounds of KSHMR Volume 4. We listen to the bass drums, the snares, the kicks, the hi-hats, the claps, the vocals, the basses, and all the other samples. Good to have you here. Let's go! So here's my folder, Sounds of KSHMR Volume 4 Complete Edition. There's another one, Splice Edition, but the main folder is the one we will listen today. The first one are the drum loops. So let's take a look to the drum loops. Here we have 3 folders, loops by genre, main and tops. Let's start with the loops by genre. And here we have some dance loops. And always here we see the tempo, some kind of style, and if it's a full loop or a top loop. What is a top loop? That's basically without the bass drum. So let's listen to the full loop. And let's listen to the top loop. Alright, so the top loop you always can mix on top. That's why it's coming from any other loop. Let's listen to the house monster. Ooh, I especially like this hi-hat, this reverse hat. That's nice. House monster kick. Here you have the kick separate. Here we have the house angel. Big room monster. Big room prince. All in all, we have here 62 files in this folder. Let's take a look to the disco loops. Let's find something a little faster. Nice. Here we have some hip-hop loops, main. Very cool. Very nice. Old school. I especially love the old school samples. Sounds like Will Smith. Very nice. What else do we have? Stompy, organic. Sounds very stompy. Swung. Oh yeah, swung with a strong shuffle or swing, you would say. Trap. Alright, that was the category hip-hop. We have lo-fi drums. Straight beats and very complicated beats. Moomba loops. It's the kind of reggaeton drums. And also here, see how many loops you have here. It's amazing. Synthwave loops. All right. And this was just drum loops by genre. Now we have the drum loops main, starting with the acoustic drum loops. Very nice. Then we have the beatbox loops. Okay, we go next to the breakbeat loops. Funky Cold Martina. Yeah, it reminds me to some songs we heard in the 80s. That's a distorted loops. Yeah, Foley drum loops. Hand clap loops. What else do we have? Marching snare loops. I would need them 2 weeks ago when I was working on a project where I suddenly needed this kinds of drums. Achtung! Die ganze Kompanie. Yeah, that's the German version. Orchestral drum loops. So also the next Hans Zimmer movie we are able to do now. Percussion loops. Here we have single percussion loops, specific drums, right? So for example, talking drum or the djembe. Great recordings, everything sounds fine. Stadium loops. So also the next football game we know how to make the soundtrack for. Tribal loops. Wonderful. And then we have top loops, and already explained the meaning of top loops. So no bass drum basically. Things you can add to your main loops. And you see you have a lot of categories here also. So this was drum loops. Let's take a look to the drums, the second category, drums, right? So here we have single drum elements, and we start with kicks, means the bass drum, EDM kicks, and in EDM kicks we have big kicks. Sounds very big. Hardstyle kick. Alrighty. House kicks. Okay. Punchy kicks. We have simple kicks. We have wired kicks. Hip hop kicks. 808 top layers. 808s. Alrighty. Fat kicks, classic kicks, jazz kicks. What else do we have? Kick tools, pop kicks. Listen to the pop kicks. Great kick. Signature kicks. And a lot of signature kicks. And last here is the stomp kicks. 20 stomp kicks. So that was EDM kicks. Yeah, that was kicks, sorry. And then let's go to snare. Big snares sounding like this. That's really big. Creative snares. Hard snares. Hip hop snares. Moomba snares, retro snares, tight snares. So you see also here a lot of material. Let's take a look to the snares. Maybe here we see how many samples we have in the snare folder. Where is it? Here, 178. So it's really big. There's our own toms folder. What else do we have? Acoustic drums, beatboxing drums, cymbals. That's also where you find the hi-hat close and the hi-hat opens. And for sure crash and writes and so on. So you see there's a lot of material and it all sounds great. There is our own folder with FX. Very important, the impacts. So that's always in the beginning of a new part. Boosh. Sounds really great. Low impacts. Alrighty. Mid impacts, high impacts. Alright. Impact stops. Angry impacts. And that was just impacts. We also have sweepers and risers also for EDM production. Very important. The sweepers up, for example. That was from the category medium sweeps. But we also have long and mini sweeps. And we have other categories like the steps, the animals. Let's take a look to the animals. Alrighty. Lion. I like that one. And lasers, subdrops. Oh, yes. Vinyl and scratches. Let's listen to some scratches. In the 90s, every track started like this. But today also I hear some vinyl samples like this. Let's listen to the vinyl fuzz. Okay. Yeah, let's go to the next category. We had drum loops, drums, FX, now instruments. Let's listen to the brass. Here we have the trombone. Also a trumpet. What else do we have? Flute. Oh, very important. Human whistles. Loops and shots. Nice. It's produced. It's not just something. It's, you see that somebody was composing something and recording it. And very good. Let's make a little trip to Hawaii. The ukulele. Oh, here we have electric guitars called loops. Nice sound. Acoustic guitar for chill out. Folk. No, sorry, here this is folk. Latin. So there's really a lot of material. If you take a look to guitars here, we have acoustic, ambient, electric, ethno and ukulele, and I just open the acoustic guitars. It comes with chord, melody and one shots. If I open the chord, it comes with chilly, folky, inspirational, Latin and mysterious. And we open the chili and find there's like 10 samples. So it's amazing how much material you have. There are synths, there are vocals. Let's listen to some vocals. Shouts and phrases. Let's go to phrases. Female.
Beat it up, beat it up, beat it up, beat it up. Oh, I like it. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Male.
They wanna be like my team, but they can't be. So go and run it home back to your mammy. They wanna move your feet to the beat.
Let's go to some ad-libs here. What makes me not so happy is that everything is already with reverb. I also would like to have some dry samples. But on the other hand, they really sound great. Oh, this is dry, I'm sorry. So Yes, are dry samples. What else do we have? Energy booster. Vocal bands. I love this. You always have in the name from which chord to which chord. So this is, for example, C minor to G minor. Really nice work. Great stuff. And so if we listen to the vocals, just to give you an idea how much it is, ad-libs and textures, ethnic and world, hooks and chants, shouts and phrases, vocal tools, and let's open the vocal tools. We have here breath and here. So it's a lot of material. I go out again here and let's see how many things we have. It's like 75. Yeah. No, I'm sorry, all the vocals. Now we have all the vocals and they are 1000 objects. So a lot of material. There's a folder called VIP Friends of Kashmir. So to be honest, I would love to have these friends like Armin van Buuren and Seth and Hardwell and all the great DJs. But I was already listening to the stuff. It's okay. It sounds like, yes, please friends, help me to get some name dropping. Yeah. Yeah. So this VIP friends folder is not so amazing. It's not so much stuff, but it's good for him that he's able to say, I also have samples of Seth and Hardwell, and that's what we call name dropping. It's okay. We have here a known folder with synths, with bass loops. Let's listen to it. Very nice. Some arpeggios. What else do we have? Some fills. And shots. So, but there's a last folder that I would like to show you, and that's the song starters. Here you have some categories like dance. Let's go in the dance folder. And here you have always the full version. And in the folder inside, you have the material, the separate tracks. So let's listen to the full version of the first dance track in 134 BPM. And inside here, you have all the separate tracks, the arpeggio, the bass. And you also have the MIDI files here. So let's go here with the MIDI file in our DAW, and then I have to bring it up that you are able to see it here. Then you have already here the MIDI files sounding like this. And so on. I'm sorry. Okay. And yeah, let's listen to some other stuff here. And again, you always have the separate tracks, just the bass drum, just the first lead, just the lead as a WAV file and as a MIDI file that you can drop into your DAW and play it with another sound. The categories are dance, hip-hop, hip-hop chill, Motown, I like that. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice. Orchestral. Pop. Really nice material. Reggaeton. And retro. All in all, I would say Sounds of Kashmir Volume 4 sounds great, amazing work. You have to pay $99.99.
If you like producing music like me, then you probably know the problem of finding good drum and percussion sounds. Those who came with the music program do not sound right, and on all internet sites where you would get the really good stuff, you pay a fortune. On all? No, not really. There's a webpage in whose development I'm involved. MUGENT.com. MUGENT is written with M-U-G-E-N-T and it comes from musically intelligent. MUGENT. You can find drum beats that sounds exactly like what you hear in the charts or in the big clubs in Ibiza, Miami or Berlin. The webpage reminds a little bit of Google. You can just use the text search, get immediately results you can listen to and download for free, or you can use the menus with which you can narrow down the search. On MUGENT you can find drum sounds to every genre, music loops, so complete beats, percussion single sounds and loops, cool bass riffs, funky brass and synth riffs, guitars, and all sorts of sound effects, from birds to cars, from the sound of the sea to helicopters. With me, there is no more production where I didn't use the sounds from MUGENT.com. Take a look, you will love it. My name is Thomas Foster. Thanks for following. Always stay creative. Cheers.